Ich war kein Thief, football cards, we're here to light the fire. Spitting facts and stats, you know we never tire. Bringing the heat up, that action won't retire. Busting through the mic, our voices never expire. We ignite the spirit, never fading out. Light the torch, USC fans rise up high. On this podcast, we aim for the sky. Knowledge and entertainment never lie. Together we stand, let the truth amplify.
And we are back with another episode of the Light the Torch podcast. I'm B. Jones, and I got my boys with me. So to the left, we have none other than Mr. Trojan Famous himself, Mr. Blackie Chan. To the right, we have Mr. Views from the Stands, Gunnar Atterbury. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. And to the bottom left, we have Mr. Raul, King of these LA streets. And we have a special guest with us today. None other than our very own brother. Y'all really needs no introduction. Y'all know the man, Mr. Carter Sports. Carter, what up, man?
Man, this has been a long time coming. Let's get it.
Yeah.
I hope this the first of many.
Facts, absolutely. Wedo, man, what you mean where everybody at? We was like, what, a minute late? That's on time for Raul, you know what I mean? We had to wait on Raul.
No.
You know that. But yeah, man, everybody come on in here, man. We got the season is finally here. We finally get to give our previews again, man. Reason why a lot of you guys even joined us to begin with for our game previews, man. Back at it. This game was a huge game this weekend, man. A lot is on the line. A whole lot of stories surrounding this game, man. From recruiting to just the overall narrative of where we are. The stage is set. Trash has been talked. People been saying crazy stuff out their mouth on these YouTube streets for some reason. It's a lot to address, man. A lot to unpack, man. But this is going to be a huge weekend for us, man. And hope to see a lot of you faces on Saturday. You guys come and meet us. Where we meeting at, Guns?
Yeah. Beer Haws, Saturday, 4 p.m. We're looking to hang out there, watch Notre Dame lose, and have a few drinks and some good food.
Right. Hold your predictions, Oscar. We're gonna get there. That's today. No, we got to go. but yeah, man.
Hey,
Ron,
Carter,
what's up, man?
I have a question for you, Carter. Apparently, us West Coast guys, we're soft, and we're not ready for a fist fight. What do you think about that?
Man, they giving us bulletin board material. I like it. I like that Bear was paying attention too.
Yep.
Like I've been saying, we gonna see about it. I like that our defensive player. I like that we taking notice though. I like that we paying attention because I know they be hearing the trash talk just like we hear. So I like it. I kind of like Will Campbell though. I like his mindset, but we gonna see about it.
Right.
No, I'm not. Yeah, for sure. I respect that, man. You got to go in with that mentality, no matter what team you're in, right? So you can't go with the losing mentality. So I like that, man. They're gonna be ready. But I'm more so-called calling out all those people calling West Coast guys soft, man. You guys are coming for a rude awakening if you guys think we're soft.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm okay with the LSU players talking their shit or whatever because they're the ones playing the game. Right. But the T-Bob guy, that dude, he better not be at the game.
Who is that? I keep hearing y'all talk about him. Who is T-Bob?
He's this LSU talking head. I think they're actually affiliated with ESPN or whatever, and he just went on this little tirade saying that we're soft and that we like to talk about our emotions and all this stuff. But
how about you just play the clip one more time, man? Just
do we have to look at his ugly ass face?
Oh, y'all talking about the dude who was saying it ain't the Pete Carroll days?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know his name. I was wondering who y'all.
That's T-Bob, yeah. Yeah, and then some people in that on his video were saying that, or USCJ commented on there, and then one of the guys were like, "Oh yeah, T-Bob would fold USCJ." I was like, "Come
Yeah,
on,
right.
be real."
Right.
Like, look at
Right.
USCJ Twitter or his X, and you would know he's not going to get folded by him. Just looking at that guy compared to USCJ, nah, ain't happening.
No, I seen USCJ hitting them 3 plates kind of easy.
Bro.
Yeah, Jay Strong.
Yeah, and he's always tagging me. He's all like, "Yo, Black
Trying to
Shannon, where
motivate
you at?"
man.
I was like, come on.
You're intimidated, man.
He's always tagging me, and he's like, "This one's for you." He's like, he puts like 225, and he does it like 30 times. Like, bro, I can do that 10 times at best.
He's trying to motivate you, man.
Yeah, he's motivating me.
But
Is Jay going to the game too?
It's still up in the air from last I heard.
But he has tickets though, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, he's trying to get situated with.
I'm surprised his son is not trying to get him to go there and go with him.
Well, his son got a game himself.
Oh yeah.
The line keeps dropping, guys. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but that betting line's been dropping, money line. Yep.
Oh wow.
More and more experts are starting to side with slide their opinions to USC.
Yeah, because
betting experts.
I bet they're actually starting looking at USC stuff, and they're like, "Oh, things have changed."
Yeah, they finally start paying attention.
God, we've just been uneducated people and just spewing the same stuff that we've been saying for the past 3 years. Oh my God, things have actually changed. Wow.
Listening to Paul Farnbaugh.
Yeah, he's poisoning everyone's ears. Like literally, if he says something, then everyone else just starts spewing the exact same thing. They're freaking they're sheep. They just listen to that guy because he's on ESPN all the time. He don't know shit. I'm hyped right now.
Line bomb to me, he like the Skip Bayless of the football world.
Yeah.
That's what
he is.
He there for shock value. I don't think he even believe half the stuff he say.
Jordan, why would you say that? You would not want to leave us even if we did lose, okay?
He knows we're gonna win, so he's confident. He's like, all right, they're gonna win.
I was actually going to bring this up. We're, I believe, less than 40. I don't know the exact number, away from 1,000 subs. Yep. All I know is I've seen some names that I don't recall in this comment section. So, go double check to make sure you guys are subbed, and let's get that road to 1,000.
Okay, so I am putting an ultimatum on everyone here. If we don't get to 1,000 subs by the LSU game, you guys don't get to see my 40 time.
Yep.
Come on, man.
You don't get to see it. Yeah. You don't get to see you don't get to see me run on Sunday or whenever we do it. Yeah. So if we don't get to 1,000 by Sunday, it ain't happening. You won't see it.
All right, man. So with that being said, why don't you guys go ahead and hit that like button too, man. Run the likes up real quick, and then we'll get started. So man, let's go. I'm ready, man. I'm getting more and more hype, man, as the week goes. We get closer to Sunday, man.
Yep.
I know, man.
And we're talking about subscribing for us, our subscribers that are not familiar with Carter Sports. Go sub to his channel. He puts out great content as well.
Daily content. He's putting out stuff.
And as you said, that he did that.
He must have had to put out a video.
He said thank you.
He got what he wanted, man. He got a shout out to Dip, man.
He said, all right, I got my shout out. But go follow Carter Sports as well. I'm sure he'll hop in here shortly again.
Yeah, we'll wait for him until we get started.
But yeah, go sub to him. Go sub to our channel. We appreciate every subscriber, whether you guys are talking crap or not. Even if I'm late, guys, give me a break, man.
I just put Carter Sports YouTube channel in the comments. So if you're not subscribed to him, definitely do it. And he should be technically live on at the same time, because I think he's going live with us right now. Is he live?
I'm not sure.
I don't think it's simulcast.
Oh, I thought it was because I thought I saw his. It says you're alive right now, but it is what it is. He'll be back if he can.
Actually, yeah, it is. I see it in the top right corner.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Do we just want to get started real quick?
Yeah,
there he is.
There we go. All right.
My bad. Y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, internet went out. I had to I had to switch device. I had to hop on the phone, laptop tripping.
Trust me, I understand.
No worries. We stalled until you came back.
Hold on. Manjeet, is that how I pronounce your name? Ain't no way in the world you spell Zachariah Branch like that, man.
Wow.
Come on, bro. Put some respect on your own bro's name, man. Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that, man.
I put the correct spelling in the chat so you don't forget.
Yeah, man. Well, you're all American, bro. You can't do him like that.
Oh, wait. There's two Carter Sports. Are you there, Carter?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm on there twice. Oh, my laptop came back up or something.
Okay. I removed it. It's fine. So we got you right there. So
you got me. All right, my bad.
No worries.
I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I'm like out here by the Arizona border, by the prison.
Okay.
Out here in Blythe. Y'all know what Blythe's at?
I don't know where that's at. All right, so
in the desert,
we want to get on to the first quarter now.
Out there for. Yep. That's good.
All right. First quarter, guys. Everyone in the chat also put what you have for predictions for the offense and your expectations. So, first quarter offensive predictions and expectations. Yep. Go Guns. Guns go first.
Yeah, I mean, for myself, just kind of my thoughts, expectations, predictions. I mean, I really want the offensive line to really be aware and understand who is blitzing and who is not.
Okay.
The defense coordinator, he's known to kind of do some wild packages, blitz packages, kind of have some people look like they're going to be blitzing, but turns out they're not blitzing, and so on and so forth. So that's kind of my big thing right now with that, and it sounds like Perkins is definitely going to be kind of that big key. Sounds like he's going to be a wild card. He's going to be blitzing at times, going to be going in coverage, so on and so forth. So definitely got to be aware of him. Run game, I expect the run game to go, especially better than what we saw last year. I mean, we have really, to me, a four-headed monster in that room. We only really four running backs, but I have all the confidence in really all four of them to make a statement and to run the ball. And then thirdly, just give Moss enough time like you guys did in the Louisville game to give it to our playmakers. I mean, to me, if we do those three things, we're definitely winning this game.
All right, and I'm going to add one thing on here. Offensive MVP for you for this game.
Offensive MVP will be Miller Moss.
Miller Moss, okay. All right, let's Raul, give us your predictions, your expectations, and your MVP.
Predictions. I'm gonna say that Lincoln Riley's gonna have a more balanced attack. So this game mix a good mixture of running plays with passing plays, getting Woody Marks involved early as well, and then kind of hit him with some throws and get the secondary off guard. Those are my predictions in terms of what I think the game's going to go, and then expectation. I expect that O-line to maintain Miller Moss with minimal defensive pressure from the LSU side. So at least that's what I expect from them. I know that there's a lot of new guys there, but we got a good mixture of experienced guys with some newer guys, and I expect them to show up for the game and ball out. And then MVP as well, I might have to go with Miller Moss. I think he's gonna, for us to win this game, I think he's gotta be on point and have very minimal mistakes, if any. So I do see us winning this game. So I'm gonna give it to Miller Moss.
All right, cool. Carter, predictions, expectations, and MVP.
Well, we gonna win this one. We gonna win this one for sure. Most definitely. I think the MVP though gonna be one of them receivers because I think they're gonna be so focused on Zachariah Branch. I've been listening to Brian Kelly. They scared of the kid. They scared of him. So I'm feeling like, first of all, we gonna win. I feel like we gonna put up a lot of points. They DBs is lacking. They relying on transfers. Guys who ain't started yet. I seen them in practice. They was getting torched. The LSU fans got on me. They was talking about, you talking about practice. Well, I'm like, well, in football, that's where you got to do it first. If you ain't doing it on the practice field, they ain't finna let you in the game. And I seen they DBs getting torched. So I'm like, okay, we gonna eat for sure. They even worry about our wide receivers. I expect it to be a dogfight though, because I feel like Brian Kelly, I feel like they're gonna try to play the time of possession game on us. You know, the lineman talking about a fist fight, so that let me know, like, okay, they're gonna try to get physical. They're gonna try to keep the ball out our hands. So I want us to be balanced on offense because I know they're gonna try to do it to us. Like I'm reading the little tea leaves, they gonna play that ball control game against us. I don't think they want to get in the shootout. So I expect us to win. I say Mekhi Lemon, one of them receivers, not Zachariah Branch, because I feel like they're going to focus on him. So I'll take one of the receivers, Mekhi or Jacoby, to be MVP. I expect our defense to line up right. You know what I'm saying? I expect our defense to line up right and us to win. I expect us to win. I feel like it's going to be close, though. I feel like it's going to be a possession of 2 game.
All right. B. Jones.
Offensive prediction. I think Kyron will have 2 touchdowns in the red zone.
Kyron?
Okay.
Yep, that's my offensive prediction. And as far as expectations, I expect the O-line to really show what they made of, man. Yeah, I expect them to all to go out there and make a name for themselves, put a rest to all the chatter, man, that they've been catching for over the years. You know what I mean? And especially for this is a big one for Henson, man. If he can prove himself right here on the national stage, you know, it's a big. I mean, the opportunity is there. So I expect the O-line to do their thing. And as far as player MVP, offensive MVP, I'm gonna go. And the easy one is Miller, obviously, man. So I'm gonna go with someone else. Although I do think it would be Miller, I'm gonna say someone else. I'm gonna say Mekhi, man. I think Mekhi is gonna end up being the second offensive MVP in this game.
All right. So for my predictions for the offense is that we are going to at least have, or we will have over 100 yards rushing and over, I'd say 300 yards passing. And I expect Woody to have either a receiving touchdown or a receiving touchdown or a rushing touchdown. And I think Woody is going to have a great game, both receiving and rushing the ball. And my expectations also is that we play very clean on offense. Like we're going to be clean. I'm hoping for a very what is it called? Low. Like we won't have too many offensive penalties. And I actually think that I'm going to be a little. I'm going to cheat on this. I'm going to say the offensive line is going to be the MVP. I think they're going to shut up the defensive line for LSU. I think they're going to exceed our expectations when it comes to the right side. I feel like our left side will be fine. I think if anything, they'll make sure that Miller Moss stays upright for the most part. I do think I can say that we're not going to give up a sack because Harold Perkins is Harold Perkins and he's gonna do his thing. But I think we will contain him as much, or we're going to contain them a lot better than people think we will. Yeah, so I'm cheating with my MVP. I'm saying the offensive line. I think they're going to really show out for this one.
I like it.
All right.
Yep.
Moving on. Or
usually we are on Thursday, Jay. You're not wrong, but today, Blackie Champ be flying out tomorrow, so he'll be on the road. So we decided to give it to you a little early today.
Yeah. I'll be out there tomorrow. I'll be like the moment we go live on Thursdays, or I'll be in the air, so I don't want to miss this. So, but yeah, and I did see some people saying that Woody's going to be the MVP. I did see Danton Lynn is going to be the MVP. Which,
well, we're talking about offensive MVPs for now.
Yeah, so I'll keep that for a little bit later. But then a lot of people are saying Miller Moss. I did see some people say Deuce Robinson, so that's an interesting one. Which I'm not. I actually wouldn't be surprised if he goes off in this, because I think a lot of people have been saying that bigger receivers is an issue for these DBs. So Miller Moss, or I mean Deuce Robinson and Jacoby Lane, they could be winning those 50-50 balls, and I think Deuce is gonna get he's gonna get at least a good 30 or 40 yard strike.
Right.
So, but yeah. So, what else did everyone say? What are some expectations?
You know what I got from that, Blackie Chan?
What?
Yeah, we got weapons.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We all know that.
At least he's not gonna be ready.
It's so annoying that whenever you talk, or whenever people talk about our offense, all they just talk about is Zachariah Branch. Like, and I mean,
that's funny, man.
He deserves it because he's the first freshman All-American for USC, so he definitely deserves a lot of the chatter. But they have no idea what's going to happen to them.
No,
they're going to blink and they're going to be like, "Wait, I thought Zachariah Branch was their weapon." Nope.
Yeah,
all of our wide receivers are weapons.
Yeah, I like Carter's pick too. Makai Lemon, I think, could be solid for us too.
Yeah. The most sensible USC fan that I heard, Matt Moscona. You guys know he was on Tim's show. He was even saying Zachariah Branch and Deuce Robinson. I'm thinking more Jacoby and Makai will be going off this game. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. I want all of them to go off, but if I had to pick two, it would definitely be Makai and Jacoby.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it, Deuce or Zachariah, because of their star rating.
Yeah, because
I look at it like this. Whoever LSU got their third and fourth and second best corner guarding, they're gonna be getting toasted.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I feel like they only got really one good quality DB. The other ones, I feel like Lincoln Riley gonna try to identify the weakest link over there. Lincoln Riley about matchups. So we don't know who gonna win because we don't know how LSU gonna line it up. But I feel like our receivers gonna eat. But it's hard to predict which receiver, but they gonna eat. That depends on LSU.
Yeah. I feel like they're gonna have one. They're gonna have two over top of Zachariah. They're gonna have nickel and then maybe a safety above them, and then be like, okay, we got this. Like all we have to do is just double team Zachariah Branch and we're good. And then they're gonna be in a lot of pain. And hey, you never know. Lake McCree, like. He's a good, like, in the flat kind of tight end. Like he'll roll out or whatever to the flat, and he can make some, like, everyone's going deep, and then we have Lake McCree at the bottom.
Hold on, and they still gotta account for Woody Marks.
Yep. Like that's just a lot of stuff to have to take into account. Makai, Woody, Zachariah Branch, Deuce, Jacoby Lane, like. They don't have enough skill to keep up with all that.
McCree, too. Don't forget the tight ends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I brought him up. Yeah.
You did? Okay.
And who's gonna work in our favor? I heard LSU, they new D coordinator. He liked the blitz.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's gonna work in our favor if he doing that.
Yeah. Woody Marks for a screen.
Exactly.
Woody Marks is gonna eat.
But he likes to send his DBs. He likes, some exotic blitzes. He mixes it up. But,
I heard that Woody Marks not good, guys. He said the guy said, "Oh, he didn't do anything until he busted a 52-yard rushing." Well, come on, guys. He busted a 52-yarder. What do you guys think?
So,
like he's saying that Woody Marks is not good because he wasn't doing anything, and the only reason he has a lot of yards because he busted a 52-yard run on them. But yeah, that's what it takes. That's all it takes.
But he only had like 8 or 9 carries though.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was averaging like 7.5 yards a carry. So out of 8 carries, you guys need to just stop with your delusional.
Yeah, like
I like that ratio. I like that ratio. You give me a 50-yard pop every 8 runs. I'm gonna give you the ball 16 times. That go 100 yards right there.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I don't know from you guys. At least I haven't noticed a lot of USC guys talking crap about LSU's team. We're just saying we feel confident about our team. We're not downplaying LSU. We're giving their players props, but I don't know what these LSU fans saying that our players suck and whatnot. They're gonna come to a rude awakening come Sunday.
Oh yeah,
that's like SEC arrogance, man.
We haven't disrespected them at all. Like we haven't said, "Oh, Garrett Nussmeier's trash." We haven't said, "Oh, their wide receivers are trash." No, we have not done any of that. Like
I'm guilty. I did. They was on me. I said LSU defense looked trash in the games I seen them playing, but it was his practice. But I'm just saying, I seen their DBs. They was looking like our defense last year. They was giving them big. They reminded me of Grinch. Yeah. Maybe I got PTSD, but
see, like I respect Harold Perkins. I respect their wide receivers, and they have a good offensive line and all that stuff. Like we're not calling you guys like whatever stereotypes they have for Louisiana people or whatever. Like we're not trying to be all disrespectful to them in that situation, but they're the ones that made it personal. So like this was a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. If you guys know Kendrick Lamar, come on. They did not keep it friendly. They made it personal, and now they're going to find out that they're not like us.
T-Bob, the dude T-Bob, he put whole California. He didn't say USC, so he said California people.
California
general.
Yep.
South California.
At that South California.
Yeah. And then here's my thing. This guy's confused with all these famous TikTokers or YouTubers that are not even from Southern California. They're from like the Midwest. They're from somewhere else, but not California. Majority of these guys. So you're really going to compare the entire state of California with the few guys you ended up hanging out with.
I got something better for y'all though. People was talking about it. It had me laughing. If he paid attention to the roster, half our kids ain't even from California though. We got a gang of Texas kids. We got a gang of Southern kids on our team. Like,
do they not realize that Lincoln Riley loves Texas guys? Like that's what he's been recruiting hardcore is Texas for the most part. So we're definitely we're soft because we're California for some reason, but like we're the ones that have been wanting him to put a wall around California, but he's been trying to do that for Texas.
Yeah.
The biggest TikTok
so the biggest TikTok star is Brian Kelly running the recruits.
Tim, I'm trying to find your video of you posting that. I can't find it right now, but
yeah, every time I think of BK, man, that's pretty much it right there.
Yeah, it just like he literally was grinding on a recruit that they didn't get, and then also he tried to change his accent so he can sound like he's from Louisiana, but we all know he ain't. So you guys are all you have a fake ass coach.
Yeah, matter of fact, man, if you listen to the interviews this week, his pressers, dude sounds scared, man. There is no confidence in his voice or nothing. So he's definitely nervous, man. We definitely got him shaking over there. So
real quick, let's just remind if we have some LSU fans watching right now, let's just remind you of your coach here.
Maybe this is a bit of my
what is he doing?
Hate coming through, but I've spent a lot of time hanging out with people.
Why is he doing like the surfer board? That's a surfer board. Like that's something that the was called surfing in USA from the Beach Boys doing.
And like if you are this LSU defense, you cannot come out here in Las Vegas.
What kind of dancing is that?
Entire country and let Miller Moss and this version of USC push you around.
Oh no,
Pete Carroll ain't coming through that door. Okay, these aren't the killers that Carroll had out of South California.
Okay, shut up, T-Bob. All right, yeah, that's their head coach. See, at least our head coach doesn't do.
I think we got our LSU fan. I think Rob's a LSU fan, right?
Wait, old stuff.
All good. That win
for LSU will be sweet. LSU will be sweet. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can. I hope keep that same energy.
Right.
But hey, thanks for joining there, Rob. Appreciate you being here. Just stay respectful, and you can stay here.
All right, let's get it.
Oh, man. All right. Second quarter.
Second quarter, guys. Second quarter predictions are defensive predictions, expectations, and defensive MVP. B Jones, you can kick us off for this.
Defensive expectations. I expect us to go all in on stopping the run. I'm not worried about the passing game at all. They have Kyron. They have one receiver that's notable. And this same receiver got his butt locked up by Greedy Vance last year. I don't expect anything different from Greedy. Our secondary is elite. So if they're playing, which we already know, their game plan is to play bully ball and run the ball down our throats. What happens when they can't do that? They got to try to rely on their receivers, which is exactly what we want because our secondary is elite. I'm going to say it again. Our secondary is elite. Kamari is a bet. I'm telling you, you go watch Kamari's film, man. Dude, he's definitely going to be playing on Sundays.
Yep.
So, I'm telling you, man. Lacey. Thank you, Tim. I couldn't think of his name at the moment.
Yeah, Kyron Lacey.
Man, they say CJ Daniels from what's the school? Liberty.
Yeah, Liberty.
That's still improving. I'm moving up the competition. But either way, we have enough DBs to cover their receivers. They cannot say the same. You know,
yeah, and they have a wide receiver that's going to be out too. I think Chris something or whatever.
Yep. I was just gonna say, for those on the chat that are LSU fans, put your predictions. What you guys think is going to happen on the offensive side with you guys. I think that we're talking on the defensive side. Let's see what do you guys think? But whistleblower, keep saying it. I want you here back on Sunday. We're gonna be here, or not Sunday, but when are we doing the post game?
I mean, we can do Sunday, I guess, or I mean,
not
we
Sunday.
can do it. We can do it. I don't know.
We'll see if we do it on Sunday, but I want you back here after the game talking all that crap to see if keep the same energy. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Based pill clips says 56-28. Okay. All right.
Hey, look, man, you Louisiana boys, man. Y'all go ask your boy Lil Boosie if it's soft out here in LA. That's all I'm saying about that one. Y'all go ask Boosie if it's soft out here in LA.
They say that just to make themselves feel better.
I know the story very well.
Don't forget, you guys actually lost to a UCLA team. You guys lost to UCLA, 4 years ago, right?
That's a basketball school, by the way.
Yep. That's our little brother, by the way.
Right. But all right.
Okay.
Moving on. So my defensive MVP. My defensive MVP, I'm gonna go with Easton, man. I'm gonna go with Easton.
Okay.
Yep. Even though I know our secondary is gonna have a huge game, I'm gonna predict that that Kamari at least gets one pick.
All right, Carter. predictions, expectations, and defensive MVP.
I'm kind of with Bill Jones. I expect Deontay Lynn to try to make them pass if he feel like that's their weakness. That's what Deontay Lynn do. He try to expose your weakness, force you to go to that. So we feeling like they pass game back weakness, we gonna try to commit to stack the run and get them passing so our edges can pin their ears back and get after their quarterback. Now Nussmeier, he's known for making risky throws. He like Brett Favre back there. He one of them risky quarterbacks who try to fit it in windows and take chances. So I feel like that's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to force them to get in the passing game. So I think that gonna result in one of our DBs. I'll take Greedy Vance because he played him already. He got that swag against him. He did kind of good. So I feel like I give Greedy Vance a couple picks. I feel like I feel like they probably do get like 28 points. But I expect us to have them having turnovers. Nussmeier, he risky. Deontay Lynn, that's his strength in tricking quarterbacks. Lynn, he want to get you in the passing game so he could get them exotic coverages, fake blitzes, stunts. He like to confuse the quarterback with them NFL-style defenses. So Deontay Lynn, he want to test the quarterback IQ. So that's what I think we're going to do. We're going to focus on the run. Hopefully we can stop the run with just a 7-man front so we could get them in the passing game. And then if that's not the case, I hope that we probably got to get exotic with the blitzing because they tackles is good, Camo and Jones, even though I think Jones can be had. So if we can't get pressure on the quarterback when we do get them in the passing situations, we might have to blitz a little bit because they is good on the edges, so we might have to blitz up the middle. But that's the best way to play it anyway. Stop the run, get them in the passing game, blitz up the middle, let our DB shine.
See, we can blitz up the middle because Nussmeier is not fleet of foot. You know what I mean? He's not going to beat you with his feet. Yeah. I mean,
really quick,
he has very long speed, but he's not Jalen Daniels. You know what I mean? But
really quick, LSU fans. Was Jaden Daniels soft? Let us know.
Exactly.
Let us know.
He's from South California.
Talk about your Heisman Trophy winner. Go ahead, do it. Keep that same energy about your quarterback. Do it.
Wait, where'd it go? The one I just said. Oh, this one.
No, we don't want to put. No.
Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm not even gonna correct you on that. Go ahead and think that. Go ahead and think that. We're gonna allow you to think that.
You know, we have a defensive lineman from Georgia who consistently kicks your guys' ass, right? Yeah. So keep up with that same energy. Okay. You guys lost to Florida State.
Just like y'all did back in 2003, right? Like Auburn did. Is it gonna be like that one?
What happened to that Florida State ass beating you guys had last year? South California is crazy. Yeah.
And by the way, whistleblower, if you think you're soft, I'm gonna be in section. I'll give you a specific seat if you want to look for me but wait after the game though. I do want to watch the game, but if you think we're soft, come look for me after the game if you want. I'll give you the seat section right now shortly. Just give me a second.
Tim, they're in Carter Sports chat, so
I get they don't like me. They don't like me.
Carter attracting all the haters, huh?
Well, hey, we still appreciate you giving us viewing time, so keep it up. I'm fine with that.
Nah, but I think it's gonna be a good game though. Like I just feel like they talking like they invincible, and like I was telling them, they the same team as us, right? They done lost their Heisman quarterback. They coaches going in their third year still with something to prove. We both had terrible defenses. We both got new defensive staffs. They talking like they Georgia right now or something. Like they really putting in work. Like y'all in the same position we in. So that's why I was talking trash. Like, hold on, y'all defense is trash too. I get the same energy.
See, Jordan, we accept you. We accept you for all your flaws. So it's okay. But see, you guys act like y'all didn't have the 85th rushing defense last year. So, yeah, I think you guys were like the same defense that you guys had when you guys had Joe Burrow, but no, you're not. So
okay. So I'm sorry, BT. I gotta rebuttal something, man. I can't just let that one rock.
Go for it. Go for it. It's fine.
So who was that whistleblower who made that comment about our D-line?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a little help, whistleblower. Stop happy. What's up, man? About time you got here.
Oh, he's here. Nice.
Hey, I'm not taking it personal. I'm just saying you guys are calling people soft. All I'm saying, if you want to back up your talk, I'm gonna be there. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking crazy. All I'm saying, you want to come look for me, I'll be there. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to start crap, but all I'm saying, you're calling people soft. I'm just saying, I'll be there. All I'm saying, keep that same energy, saying that we're soft, that we're gonna, not gonna do anything. I'm just saying, keep the same energy come Sunday.
So real quick, y'all were like 105th in the nation on defense. So what are you guys talking about? Like, look at this.
Who had the number 2 rushing defense last year? Can you tell me that? What D coordinator had?
Can you guys read this? Can you guys read this? Let me know if you guys can read this. If not, then I will tell you what it means here. So out of 13 games, out of 882 plays, you guys gave up 5,416 yards, 6.14 yards per play, 47 offensive touchdowns. Like, what are you guys talking about? We know our defense was trash. We're okay with that. We understand that. But you guys are acting like you guys were a top 10 defense last year. You're not.
All right.
Like, you guys, we gave up maybe 200 yards more of defense than you guys.
And then whistleblower, our team is not soft. I can guarantee you that. Our team is not soft. We just had a bad coordinator last year, and it looks like you guys had one last year too.
Yeah.
So we're in the same boat, kind of like what Carter Sports said. We're the same team. We have the same storylines, basically. We're going to show up on Sunday. Let's see who's a better team that day.
We'll see.
All right. Okay.
We'll see.
Sorry, guys. I got a little too hyped.
All right. Yeah. Can I finish my point?
Yeah, go for it.
So who had the
DJ was trying to finish and everyone just kept going on.
Yeah. But who had the number 2 rushing defense last year? Okay. Was that UCLA? So y'all think y'all going to run the ball on this, right? That's your game plan. Now, what did Danton Lynn, the one who had the number 2 rushing defense last year, just say about current defense or current defensive line? He said we have a deeper line than you had at UCLA. The number 2 run stopping defense. So yeah, go ahead, come on in with that game plan, man. Come on in with that game plan.
Let's see where LSU.
He didn't have on his staff. He damn sure didn't have Coach Henderson on his staff last year. He didn't have a Matt Entz on his staff last year. He didn't have a Doug Duck on the staff last year. So, yeah, we get it. Y'all got a new defense coordinator, and he's pretty good. I got to admit that. I like his defense, but he's not Danton Lane, and he does not have the staff that we have. And tell you, we were never short of talent on the side. So, all right.
Yeah, see,
my little rant.
If we were taking it personal, you wouldn't be in the chat anymore. We would have kicked you out. So it's all good.
And trust me, guys, I'm not taking it personal. I'm just doing it for the show. Come on, guys. We got to go viral somehow.
While you're in here, go ahead and give us a sub.
Yeah, whistleblower. Right. Hey, but I'm gonna say this: win or lose, we're gonna be here either Sunday, Monday. And I want you here, whistleblower, too, because I do expect USC to win, but I want you here. I want you to keep the same energy that day.
All right, yes, we gotta move on. So
yep. All right, who's that?
we gotta stick to our game plan here. So
we didn't even go defense predictions, guys.
I know, man. Yeah, I'm not going to give a prediction. Everybody else gave rants.
Yeah, all right, we're backing it up.
Who we got? So who's up next?
Is it Raul? Right? Raul, go.
I'll go. I guess I'll go. Defensive prediction. I do expect our secondary to have a big game. I'm gonna go crazy and say we have a pick 6. I just think, just based on what I'm hearing with Nuss, the quarterback from LSU, that he sometimes makes some questionable decisions when he gets pressured. I do think that we're going to be able to apply some pressure, and he'll make a few bad throws and maybe get a pick six. And then for my defensive MVP, I'm gonna keep the same energy. I've been saying it all summer. I'm gonna go Kobe Pepe. Comes big for us and stuffs the middle and just has a big game for us.
I appreciate that energy. Guns, I think we haven't gone with you yet.
Yeah, so my prediction is I'm gonna say 4 sacks. I think we kind of we let this big time offensive line group kind of show what's up, and the defensive line shows out week 1. So yeah, 4 sacks is my prediction at least. Expectations, just open space tackling. You know, that's something that definitely is going to be needed to win this game. Pressure and stopping the run. I think if we could do those 3 things, especially with our elite secondary, we'll be fine. And then my MVP is really just a group defensive line. I think if you can get 4 sacks on this offensive line, I think you deserve that. So,
yes, sir.
Okay, real quick. Oh my God, Riley never had a good defense. Oh, you act like we never heard that before.
It's his first time. You'll see. No worry. Carter,
but
did Carter go?
Yeah, Carter go. Yeah, Carter has to go.
No, I'm here.
No, yeah, you win. Yeah, what's your predictions, expectations, and defensive MVP?
Oh, I think it's gonna be a DB because I think we're gonna get a couple picks. So I'll take Ramsey. Or maybe a Keely Arnold. I seen a crazy stat on Keely Arnold. He only gave up 1 touchdown in the last 3 seasons. So you know that's our strongest unit. So I'm leaning towards the DBs. I feel like Nussmeier gonna give us some balls to play on. I like that he a gunslinger. I like that he take risks. Right? And when he scramble, he don't scramble to run either. He scramble to pass. So I think our DBs. One of them DBs. So I'll take Ramsey.
Yo, the balls to play on was crazy, Carter.
Oh, I heard that ball. Hey, hey, my bad. Pause that twice.
No.
Hey,
I totally agree with you, man.
Peely, the LSU fan, says that if we get 4 sacks, he's not going to be an LSU fan. If we do get 4 sacks, are you going to stick to that?
Turn your jersey in. Turn your jersey in.
What about if they give up 3 sacks? Like what if at what point do you continue to be a LSU fan if they give up a sack?
Well, he said 4 sacks. Come on.
Well, he said 4 sacks. Hey, he sounds really confident in his offensive line. So, but for me, I expect that we pressure the quarterback a lot. I feel like we're going to put a lot of pressure with Anthony Lucas and Jamil Muhammad. I feel like we're going to be putting a lot of pressure. We're going to be coming with a lot of different looks that are going to be very confusing. And I feel like we're not going to see too many miscommunications on the defense, because I think Emma Easton Mascarenas Arnold, he's gonna get our defense right, and I'm actually going to put him as my defensive MVP because he's definitely going to make sure and set the tone for this defense. He's going to make sure everyone knows what they're doing. They're not going to be turning their backs, being what's going on here, and he's going to have this team looking right, and they're going to be in the right position. And I'm predicting that we will have. I do kind of like that 4 sacks idea, but I do think Garrett is going to enjoy, or he's going to have to pick himself off the ground more than a few times. And yep, so that's my predictions. I think we got everyone right now, right?
Yeah, that's all.
Hey, you know what I think will be even more important than the sacks is the quarterback pressures.
Yep.
You sack him, he gonna get off the ground, could play the next play. That pressure gonna have him throw a pick 6 or something though. So I'm more concerned about the pressures. Forget a sack. I need like 15, 20 pressures this game.
Definitely.
So whistleblower, a majority of, actually all of us are going to be at the game. So It's going to be a little bit difficult for us to be able to do the stream unless we all just jump on our phones and do it from there. And so just sub to us, and then you'll see when we go live. That's all you got to do. So sub to us, come to our chat, talk all your crap you want, and that's fine. Just don't be using any hateful like words or anything like that, and you'll stay in the chat.
And the LSU fans, they need to know after this game, whoever win or lose, we're gonna be rooting for the other team to keep winning.
Yeah. Like
honestly, be cool. Go ahead.
Honestly, I have nothing against you LSU fans. Like the only teams that I really honestly hate is Notre Dame and Oregon and UCLA. So like nothing against you guys. It's just we're playing you guys and we're going to have to talk our crap.
It's 20 years in the making, guys. 20 years in the making.
Thank you, whistleblower.
Whistleblower. After all the facts that I just gave you about our defense, you still
Louisiana
come up with
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, I was telling whistleblower after all the facts that I just spit out about our defensive line, he's still coming with the conclusion that we're not going to be able to stop the run. Huh? Okay.
All right, whistleblower. I see that you're in Carter's chat, so I'm going to put our channel in there so you know how to see us, because we don't know if we can. If Carter is willing to come back on afterwards, that's fine too. So, but we'll make sure you know where to catch us. So.
Oh yeah, we gonna do this all the time. The season starting, we finna be loading them up.
Bear is lazy and overrated. Okay. All right, cool.
Okay.
Cool story, bro.
All
right. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's go to game or third quarter game predictions. So we already know what the LSU fans have been saying, so good. But all right, Carter, start us off with your predictions. Like, give us a score prediction and everything.
I'm feeling like 38-31.
38-31, okay.
38-31. I feel like it's gonna be a good game. I've been talking trash, but I feel like it's really gonna go down. Like, I've been talking trash, but it's gonna be a good game. And I feel like it's gonna be the turnovers. Whatever team play mistake free. You notice the first game of the season, people be rusty. So whoever get the less penalties, mental blunders, the first game of the season, you ain't that sharp. You ain't got that FCS warm up, right? So whoever is the most prepared, I think, whatever coaching staff did the best, getting this team prepared to win. So I'm gonna put my money on our coaching staff. So I say us in a close win, 38-31. It's gonna go down to the fourth quarter for sure. The mental discipline, I feel like, is what gonna decide it, though, to be honest, which team is more ready mentally, because we kind of is evenly matched a little bit. So
all right, roll.
I agree with Carter. It's definitely not going to be an easy game. It's going to be back and forth possibly. At least that's how I see it. LSU's not going to go down, without a fight. So I see us possibly going like 38 to like 27.
Okay. All right.
38-27, and we ended at with a last drive, to seal the game.
Really quick here. So how about you LSU fans? How about you guys contact Wisconsin, ask if you guys can hire Alex Grinch as your defensive coordinator for 2 years and come back to us after that. But all right, Guns, predictions.
Yeah, so my prediction is obviously USC wins. It's going to be a close game, one possession game. And given what we all said and what I personally said on my expectation, it's going to be a 31-24 final.
31-24?
Yep, 31-24.
Okay.
All right, B. Jones.
Okay, so anybody who's played this game and coached this game knows that when you're in a dogfight, which I expect this game to be, it'll be a dogfight. What separates the two teams are special teams. And based on everything I heard, LSU special teams is trash. Doo-doo. Garbage. So that's what's going to separate us. Yes, I am serious. That's what's going to separate this game, and that's why I come with a score of 42-28. Trojans.
48 what?
42-28 Trojans.
Oh, 42-28.
Okay. All right. So, as much as I want to talk my crap, and I want to keep talking my crap, I think this will be a close game, and I think it's going to be a shootout, but there's still going to be some good things done on both ends of the defense. So I'm going to go with actually Carter, but I'm going to be 38-31 for this. I would like to get over the 40 threshold, but I definitely think that we're going to win this game, and we're going to shock these Louisiana boys and show them how soft we are. Nah, nonsense. But yeah. And really quick, LSU fans, tell us about your guys' defensive line and how tough they are when they gave up so many rushing yards last year too. So let us know that as well. But yeah, what else do we got? Is that it for our predictions? All right, now we're going to get into some of the games of week 1. We're not going to go through every Pac or Big Ten. Oh God, we got to get Pac-12 out of my head. We're not going to go through every Big Ten game. We're just going to go on like the major games that a lot of people are going to be watching around the country. So, do you have a list of the games right now, or should I try to get the games right now?
Get the games right now, and we can entertain the trash talk.
Hey, while he getting the games, y'all know who ref in this game? What conference referees they using?
Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know.
That's a good question. Does anybody in the chat know? Does anybody in the chat know that? I think we're the home team, so I think it's gonna be a Big Ten ref. Now that I think about it, right? Because we're considered the home team, so it should technically be the Big Ten ref.
I think we're the road team.
We're the road team?
No, we're not the road team.
According to ESPN, it says USC at LSU.
Oh,
okay, then so maybe SEC ref.
Oh, the fix in. It's in Vegas. How that's a home game for LSU?
All right. So let's start with Notre Dame versus Texas A&M. Everyone in the chat, let us know who y'all think is going to win this here. You know what? Should I put up a poll, or is that too much right now?
I'll put it up.
All right. I'll put up a poll, but yeah. So Notre Dame versus Texas A&M. Who do you guys got? Okay, go for it.
We know Texas A&M definitely has a lot of talent. They still have a lot of talent left on their roster, and them having a new coach, Mike Elko, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of how they're able to grasp this game. That's what we'll see. But don't get me wrong, Texas A&M is definitely going to be, up there within the next coming years. So Notre Dame, it's a big mystery, man. I mean, they did get LSU's offensive coordinator, man. So the offense might be a little more dynamic than we're used to seeing out of a LSU team, man. So I'm gonna roll with LSU. Notre Dame. Yeah, I know. And plus, we need them to stay undefeated until we smack them anyway.
I don't think Raul agrees with you, but
I know he's
Guns, go with your prediction.
Yeah, for this game, I got A&M over Notre Dame. I think Mike Elko pretty much understands who Riley Leonard is. He coached him, so I think he really understands what his weaknesses are, and I think he's going to exploit that. And so, again, kind of what you're saying, like they still have the talent on that team, most of it. So, I mean, I just think that they're gonna get over the edge, and plus they're at home. Kyle feels pretty tough to play at.
Okay, that wouldn't work.
All right, Carter.
Oh, I was thinking about Notre Dame, but is that Texas A&M? Who Notre Dame quarterback this year?
Riley Leonard.
Yeah.
Riley Leonard.
He transferred from Duke.
Oh, okay. They got that dude. Oh, he pretty good. Man, I hate to go with Notre Dame, but I gotta say Notre Dame. I don't trust Texas A&M. Like, not at all.
It's hard to,
with
man.
the Golden Dogs.
Yeah, so I'll go. Sorry, I was going to go with Raul first, but I'll just go for this one. I don't know. It's just like they did lose their left tackle, right? He's out for the season, right? So who knows who they're going to be putting at the end? And
a couple young
A&M,
boys.
yeah,
I heard there's a couple young guys on this O line for Notre Dame, which I mean they're talented kids, right? But I mean they're young, so.
But yeah, so this is a 50-50 game in my opinion. I think Notre Dame is ranked too high. Like, ain't no way they 7. Ain't no way. I think they may be top 15 if that. But I'm gonna go with the idea that we want Notre Dame to be good by the time we beat them. So I think Notre Dame's gonna pull it out. This is a 50-50 because the Texas A&M coach knows Riley Leonard, but Notre Dame has always a good offensive line, and Riley Leonard may give them a spark, but I don't really know who their wide receivers are. I don't think they're going to be dynamic. I think this is going to be a low scoring game too. I think at most Notre Dame will score 21 if that, but I think it's going to be a low scoring game. Hey everyone, keep putting in your guys' votes. We only have 4 votes, so if you guys are not in our chat, come over to our chat so you can vote. But Raul, what's your prediction?
I'll keep
I think
it
I already
simple.
know.
I'll keep it simple just to keep the show going. Texas A&M because who cares if Notre Dame loses? We don't need them. So for all I care, they can lose and we'll be all right.
Spoken like a true USC homer.
All right.
I'm just messing with you. All right. Next game here. What's the someone wants us to do, I forgot what do UMass versus Toledo. I have no clue.
No.
I'll say UMass just because.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, what's the next game here? We got Clemson versus Georgia. Number 1 versus number 14, and this is at Georgia. So, Carter, what do you got for this one?
I'm going Georgia. I think Carson. What y'all think about Carson Beck? Georgia, they seem confident in him. I know they got the talent. I don't trust Clemson. They don't take nobody in the transfer portal. They lose players. Dabo seemed like he been falling off. Yeah, I got Georgia. In a close one, though, because Clemson, they seem to always have a nice little defense, though. Dabo, okay. he a good coach, but his recruiting kind of so I'm taking Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia is projected 13.5 favorite.
Yeah.
So, all right, Raul.
I'm gonna go with Georgia as well. I mean, they got a ton of talent out there. You know, coaching. You know, Kirby Smart's a hell of a coach. Clemson's no slouch either, but kind of what Carter mentioned, they're losing players. They're not getting anybody from the transfer portal, so I think that might hurt them in terms of just getting experienced guys to help them out with wherever there may be some holes on the defensive side or offensive side. So I'll go with Georgia.
All right, Guns.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is Georgia by a blowout. I mean, I think they cover that 13.5 easily, honestly. And it's just like those normal early season games we usually see from Georgia. If you remember a couple years ago when they played Oregon, they blew them out. It's going to be like that, in my opinion.
Oh, wow. No love to Clemson. All right. B. Jones.
I agree with Gunner, man. I don't think this game's going to be very competitive at all.
Yeah.
Clemson is still lacking in talent, man. And with the refusal of even trying to add that talent. So yeah, man, like Jay would say, man, they lost in the sauce. Dabo he's washed at this point, man. So Georgia will be more with the blowout.
All right, Carter. Carter, you got a $5 dono. This is
Appreciate
for
it.
you.
Much love.
Whistleblower, ready to rumble, aka Alan Maddox. Whistleblower, Louisiana saying Cali soft. LMAO asked me when the last time a top LSU or Louisiana high school team beat a top Cali squad. Even Florida gets worked.
Man,
Right.
Cali been balling. Cali been balling. Florida been taking the L's. We up like 3-0.
Yep. All right.
Well, I consider Bishop Gorman Cali too. That's like LA
Might as
East.
well. Yeah.
All right. B. Jones. Or wait. Actually, I know it's my turn now.
Yeah, just you. I think.
I don't trust Cade Klubnik. I really don't. I know, like, ever since Trevor Lawrence was gone, Dabo things just switched for him. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, they'll have a good defensive line every once in a while, but I don't see Dabo Sweeney being there maybe 3 more years at this point if it keeps, like, I don't know. They were just too they were too comfortable with how things were before the transfer portal became a thing. So, Slap Happy is in Carter's chat. $5 for Carter from Slap Happy. Fight on, ladies. Always showing
Fight
up
on.
late. But yeah, I think Georgia beats them. I don't think it. I think they do cover. I think they probably score maybe 17 on them. So I don't think it is that a blowout. I guess you could say so, but yeah, I think they do get it pretty bad, and I think Clemson kind of gets exposed, and they probably drop out of the top 25 with this loss, and it's going to look ugly, but it's not going to be like a blowout.
Hold up. We got another one. Sorry.
Oh God.
CJ, I know you're not talking about your transfer. That transfer from Liberty. You had 1,000 yards against who?
And he's been in the chat saying that Danton Lynn been playing weak competition, but then he wants to say that the CJ guy is really good because he's been playing what competition?
Right. Make
it make sense, guys. Yeah, make it make sense.
All right, next game, man. Who we got?
All right, what's the next game here? Penn State versus West Virginia. People have been talking about this one here, so let's give our 2 cents on this one. Penn State's at West Virginia. Penn State is an 8-point favorite. They did blow out West Virginia last year, but people are hyping this game up for some reason, so we'll talk about it. Let's start with does anyone really know too much about this? But let's go with B. Jones.
Yeah, I'll start off.
Oh, go for it, Guns.
Yeah, I mean, I actually think Garrett Green, their West Virginia's quarterback, is
he's still around.
Yeah, he's a solid QB. Could fall in the Heisman. I think it's wide open pretty much this year. You never know, depending on the season. And be honest, give me an upset. Give me West Virginia at home and upsets Penn State.
All right. Raul, since you love Drew Allar.
No, I never said that. I thought he was going to be solid but I got untrained eyes though. Remember, I'm gonna go Penn State. I think they're the better team, and Franklin's gonna have his team ready. He can't afford to, take an L this early on the season. So I think they'll show up and pull the victory.
All right, B. Jones.
I'm gonna roll on this one. Although I'm not the biggest Drew Allar fan, I think he's about as mid as a quarterback as you can get. I think he's a little overhyped. I don't think that West Virginia is just the biggest mystery, the biggest unknown. I don't understand why they're getting all the hype that they're getting. Maybe you guys can help me out in the chat. Y'all know more than me, but yes, I'm fully trust them getting that upset. So I'm gonna roll Penn State.
All right, Carter.
I got Penn State. They better win. We need them undefeated when we play them. And they coach James Franklin. He could win these games like this. It's the big game, so I feel like they gonna roll. They better roll.
Yeah, I don't know. Like their defense, I don't. You said that Guns. You said that they have the Indiana head coach as their defensive coordinator, right? Oh, he disappeared somewhere. But I don't know. I'm hoping that they've gotten better on the defenses, or at least kept the same type of defense because they were good on defense last year. I just don't trust Drew Allard, but actually, you know what? I'm going to go with an upset. I think West Virginia will shock the Penn State. Really expose that Drew Allard's not a real. He's just a decent game manager, so he's not anything special. So I think West Virginia is going to upset just like how Georgia Tech upset FSU.
I like it.
Let's see what other games are there besides. Oh, let's talk about NDSU and CU. But first, real quick, thanks Christian Ragland for the $5 dono. Go Trojans! Fight on! Thank you. But yeah, so CU versus North Dakota State. So North Dakota State doesn't have their head coach Matt Entz. He's on our squad now, and he's going to get our linebackers to the promised land. They're going to be a lot better than they were last year. But Prime kind of he called out his athletic director saying, why did you schedule them? So he knows that they're going to be an issue. So let's start off with Guns. What do you think about this game?
I just really hope North Dakota State just wins. I don't really like to see you hype and all that stuff. I do think they have improved that roster. It's just, regardless, I have questions on their defense, not even just their offensive line. Can they consistently tackle and stop people? So, I do think North Dakota is going to, hold the ball, run the clock, and keep that offense on the sidelines. I'm sure that's probably their main kind of goal. So hopefully that happens.
All right, B Jones.
I want to see what Colorado has in the trenches, man. They're supposed to be improved, like Gunn said. But when I see them on film, I see clips of them on YouTube, they still look undersized to me. Am I the only one feel that way?
Right. No, I agree. That's why it's so like.
Yeah. So that's the difference between the two levels, the FCS and FBS, is the interior, the line play. You know what I mean? So this team is definitely going to be a little more evenly matched than people think it's going to be. But CU skill players, they have some elite dudes, man. So I'm gonna give them the slight edge. Although I want the hype train to end too, I just don't think North Dakota State is gonna be able to pull it off.
All right, Carter.
Man, Colorado finna roll these boys. Y'all tripping. They better smash North Dakota State or it's a wrap. We gotta shut it down then, man. They in year two. Like, come on, y'all tripping. They got a couple of players from Pittsburgh in the transfer portal that I wanted. They got Hayes and I don't want to butcher the last name. So they got some edge rushers. I feel like they gonna harass their quarterback because they got them kids from Pittsburgh. They got Warren Sapp over there now. North Dakota State, they just ain't got the dogs. Like, nah, Colorado better roll that, or we gotta roll them. They got 97s all on NCAA 2.5. Like, they better roll. Shador. That'd be horrible for Shador resume. Like, you lost against North Dakota State. You can't be the number one pick if you lose to North Dakota State.
So wait. As Lee Corso will say, not so fast. I think North Dakota State beats them. Like, they have a 4-year starting quarterback, and they also they are the top. Like they're second to in odds and win the FCS. They've beat they are 6-1 against Big 10 or Big 12 opponents in the last 6 years or something like that. They know how to beat FBS teams. So just because they're not FBS, they are FBS killer. That's why no one from the FBS, from the higher ups, really schedule them. I don't think Georgia wants to schedule FCS North Dakota State. They probably still win, but they don't want to have a dogfight with the FCS team. So, and I'm looking at CU's roster, and you guys aren't wrong. They are undersized. They're 275, 280, 295. Their biggest person is 315, but everyone else is under 300 pounds. So they are undersized. So I wouldn't be surprised if they get pushed around. And so I'm going to pick North Dakota State to win. And it's going to be a close one. I think they're going to win by a field goal or a touchdown, because I think they're going to run the ball and they're going to expose their run defense again. And I think they're going to have a quarter where CU's offense only gets maybe two possessions, because they're going to run the clock. They're not going to score fast. They're going to check down whatever they need. They're going to throw away from Travis Hunter, and it's going to be a slow, methodical game for them. So, NDSU for the win.
We also got Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida. Okay.
BC. Yeah, that's another big game, I'd say.
Yeah, Miami, Florida, and then one last one after that. We can give some luck to Jordan, our Ohio State supporter. We can also go that game and
we can
call it a wrap on the game predictions.
Okay. Florida versus Miami. Guns, you can start us off with this one.
Yeah, I mean, I trust Cam Ward over Graham Mertz. I think when it comes down to it, even though that Miami's on the road, it is a tough environment to play at the Florida Gators Stadium. But I mean, they just have so much talent there, and I just feel like they got to get over the hump somehow.
So you trust Mario Cristobal?
I trust him over what's his face over at Florida. So yeah, even though that time management debacle that Miami had last year, I literally can't get that out of my head every time I think of Miami though. So I mean, it is tough to say that, but yeah, Miami.
What's crazy? I think Florida hasn't played Miami since 2019. I thought I heard somewhere.
Did they play last year or no? Maybe it was 2019.
I don't think it was last year, but
okay.
But Billy Napier is their head coach.
The line is pretty close. It's only at 2.5. So
yep.
Who knows? We'll see. It's at Florida too, right?
Yeah, it's at Florida. So your predictions?
So I'm gonna go with Florida for the upset, and Mario Cristobal somehow ends up blowing it.
Yeah, I don't trust him. Carter.
I got Miami. I think Cam Ward, I think he gonna do his thing. I think he gonna get off this year. Y'all ain't heard Miami went in the ACC this year. That's what they say. And quarterback, I mean, the most important position on the field, they do got a dog. We can't. Cam Ward was kind of carrying that Washington State program. They probably fall off since he went. So I can't sleep on Cam Ward. Florida be dysfunctional. I know Cristobal ain't all that, but I got Miami in that one. Is that Florida though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's at Florida.
In the swamp.
I still got Miami because Cam Ward, he experienced, bro. This his fifth season. He ready for it. Yeah. I always got when it's a close game, I gotta lean towards the quarterback. So
yeah. But does he have the weapons like he did at Washington State though?
Of course. I mean, it's Miami, it's Miami, so they got somebody. I mean, they got some speedsters down there. I mean, come on.
But it's Mario Cristobal, though. I don't trust him at all.
Yeah, I don't trust them developing quarterbacks, but Cam Ward is already developed, though. Cam Ward.
Yeah, but he can make him worse.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I wouldn't be surprised if I got to pick one. I'm just gonna go with Miami for that reason. Like they got the quarterback. I feel like if it's a close game, he can make enough plays. He could go off script. Like if Mario Cristobal calling the wrong play or doing something stupid, he could improvise. So he could be a coach neutralizer, right? Cam Ward could go off script. So I don't know. I respect y'all pick with Florida, but I'm taking Miami though. I think Miami gonna do pretty good this year for some reason. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Florida.
No, you gave a good breakdown, Carter. I just kept it simple. I'm just saying Cristobal. I don't trust Cristobal. That's just basically my reasoning. But I didn't go into that much depth. But no, whatever you said makes sense for sure. And Ward it's a solid guy.
Remember, we wanted him. You know, y'all know we wanted Cam Ward in the beginning when we was going after
because we have a good head coach that does good with quarterbacks. So
I get you. Nah, I hear what you saying. I hear you.
Yeah, I think Florida is going to win maybe by like 10 points. Maybe they do have Francisco Mary. The heck? Why are you giving me that? Huh? You think you trust Mario Cristobal over Billy Napier?
If the game is close, no, I can trust Mario Cristobal to trick the game off. But I don't think it'll be close. I think it'll be a 2-score game.
You think it's a 2-score game?
Yes. Florida was trash last year, man.
Yeah, but
I don't
know. Like it's tough to play in Florida, so I'm gonna give Florida the upset if it's considered an upset, even though it's a 2-point difference. So, all right, B Jones.
Well, I pretty much gave mine already.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna roll Miami, man.
Yeah, we can do one last game just for Jordan, just because he always shows us support and love. Ohio State versus Akron. We already know who
Akron.
We already know who's going or Akron or whatever. You know what I meant.
Who scheduled this game?
Jordan, are they going to cover the spread? That's all I'm asking because we already know who's winning.
This is his score prediction. 1,000-3.
I think it's like 48.5 the spread or something like that.
It's only because they're both in Ohio. That's why they're playing each other. So, we'll make this one quick. Carter, what's your score? What's your predictions?
I don't think it's a 48-point spread. If it's a 40, I don't think they'll cover that because they're gonna take the starters out. Like they're gonna have the backups playing in the second half.
Okay, you don't think they'll cover the spread? Okay.
Only because they're gonna take off the starters.
I mean, but the backups is dogs too.
The backup, their backup quarterback has had some playing time, so he's not like he's a freshman. So I wouldn't be surprised if they even threw with him.
See who they backup running back? Travion Henderson.
Yeah, Travion Henderson. Yeah,
another that receiver too. So
and they're having a freshman starting at wide receiver. So
y'all think they're gonna score what 60 points?
Oh yeah, they're gonna run it up. Man.
Yeah, I want to. They're going to try to make a statement. See, Jordan, how are you? You're not going to pick your team to cover the spread? Come on, man. Are you a real Ohio State fan?
I was going to say I don't think Ohio State covers 48.5. Is a lot, and I agree with Carter. They're going to put some backups, and backups are, they tend to try to do too much, try to prove themselves, and they're just going to have some mistakes.
I don't know. They put a lot of money into this team, so I think they're going to try to make a statement. Chip Kelly is going to try to do his offensive minded stuff, so I think they cover it.
It's too early in the season for them to show their cards. They just once the game is out of the reach, they're just going to go on cruise control and.
Yeah, they're just gonna run the ball with their backup.
Yeah, with Travion Henderson.
Travion Henderson, you know what I'm saying?
Travion Henderson is gonna show why he should be the number one starting running back over Quinshon Judkins or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, right. He got something to prove himself. So
yeah, he got replaced even though he was a top running back.
All right, Bill or Pill Clips. We'll see you here Sunday. We'll see.
All right.
I don't agree with your prediction, but I'll see you here Sunday for sure.
Appreciate you showing up, though. Appreciate y'all showing up and showing the fight that you guys have. It's fine. But yeah, any other games you guys want to cover? Because right now we're just covering.
Go. If you guys want to do, we can do a over under on some predictions. If you guys want just to end it,
we've been here for a while.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's to wrap it up quick. I was gonna say that's it. Yeah. But
keep an eye out on Light the Torch podcast Twitter and Carter Sports' Twitter as well, because we don't know when we're going to do the post game show, because since it's going to be on Sunday, so keep an eye out for that, and we'll talk it out when we're out there, and we might try to have some interviews. So if you guys see us walking around, if some of these LSU fans are here seeing us walking around, we're going to have some shirts. Hopefully, I'm going to try to make them tonight. But see us walking around, we're going to be interviewing some people. Hopefully that shows up on the YouTubes. So,
and then we'll be at where again, Gunner, on Saturday?
Beer House.
Yeah, Beer House, Saturday, 4 p.m. Looking to watch Notre Dame lose.
If you LSU fans want to come, sure, come out. It'll be fun to talk crap in front
of
you.
We might have to calm down BC though, but yeah, definitely come on over.
No, that's only after the game. And if anyone's going to get into a fight, it's B Jones.
Hey Carter, are you joining us?
B Jones.
Are you joining us at Beer House?
You're on mute.
Man, I wish I could make it to Vegas, man. But I'm gonna be going live. I ain't gonna be there. I ain't gonna be there.
Got it. No,
I wish I could though. But I'm gonna be going live during the game though.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
See, I have to be good because I have my family there, so I can't really get into too much trouble. But B Jones, he's there by himself, so he can scrap.
I got plenty of family in Vegas, so I ain't worried about that. But yeah, man.
Wow, Sammy.
I'll be on my best
behavior. Real homer.
I don't start fights. I just finish them.
Fair enough. All right. Anyone else got any last comments that they want to say?
Just go subscribe to Carter Sports. Go subscribe to Light the Torch, and shout out to all the other USC content creators that showed up today.
Yeah. And if you don't get us to over 1,000 subs before Sunday, you're not going to see my 40-yard dash. Okay? If you LSU fans want to see me run a 40-yard dash, go ahead and subscribe and make sure that we get to 1,000 subscribers. Share us on Twitter, do whatever. You may hate us, but if you want to see that, if you want to see me embarrass myself, go for it. And with Raul, Raul's going to be kicking a 30-yard field goal, maybe a 50-yarder too.
I might have a beer in my hand when I do that too.
I'll have a beer in my hand too, running a 40-yard as well.
Hey, how many subs y'all got?
We're at 965 right now.
All right, so everybody that's watching from my channel, go ahead and subscribe to the guys, man. Hit that sub right now.
It's
they only need a little bit more. So if y'all on Carter Sports and y'all ain't on Light the Torch, get on Light the Torch. We on the same type of time.
All right, guys. We good?
Yep.
We're gonna meet for the first, at least I'm gonna meet you guys for the first time this Saturday. So that should be fun, guys.
Friday. We'll see Friday, dude.
Friday, yeah. Well, are you
Except
guys are
Raul?
Raul, okay. So B Jones and Guns, you guys are gonna be there Friday?
Yeah, I'll be. Yeah, I'll be. I mean, my plans changed. You guys know why my plans changed.
Yeah.
But I'll be there Saturday morning.
All right, cool. Well, fight on, guys. LSU fans. It was fun having you guys here. So just keep showing up. All right, guys.
Fight on, boys.
Fight on.
Fight on.
Fight on.